Okay, so real quick, let's go over what's going on in here. So this is a building we moved into last summer, and when we bought it, this building had 3 rooms, which are these 3 rooms right here. Everything from behind me on is all stuff we built out. So let's talk about these 3 rooms though. This one over here is our conference room. This is where we do the podcast, and we also shoot the live podcast in there. We also have some liqueur in there because how can you work without liquor, right? Yeah, but this is that's where we do the live action podcast. We also do like meetings, interviews, stuff like that. Typically go on in there, and secret stuff up on the board. Feel free to take photos of. Anyway, next to that over here is the Achievement Hunter office. This is where Jeff and I sit, do all of our work, and yeah, it's everything Achievement Hunter related happens in this office right here. Nothing happens that's Achievement Hunter outside of here. Shut up! So you can see our magical floating wall of games. No, seriously, guys, we're gonna talk move. So the magical floating wall is not actual magic; it's actually just L brackets. So yeah, and then we have paintings and stuff in there. I think Jeff's in there waving, so feel free to take a photo of him. Then across the way over here is Gus's office. This is where we do all the tech stuff, all of our IT. Gus and Adam's sitting here. Adam's our newest employee at Rooster Teeth Productions, and yeah, so all of our tech problems, if we have any like questions, we go yell at Gus, who sits in there, which is pretty great. Someone want to open the door for him? Thank you. All right, so, and also speaking of cool stuff around, we have some posters up. We have Red vs. Blue. We have The Recollection, which is our animated stuff. Back in the corner over there is a Halo 2 poster actually autographed by Bill Gates, which is pretty cool. And then like our Wall Street Journal article with Burnie on the top of the fold, which is needs to be in there. And then my favorite thing in the office, we have a poster of the schedule, which has a very young Joel Heyman looking very brooding and emo. And that's actually the very first Rooster Teeth production ever. That's where Burnie, Joel, and Matt all met together. They were all friends who wanted to make a movie while they're in college, and that's where they all became friends. So there you go. And then it's all blown up from there. Now you're standing in Rooster Teeth. So anyway, moving this way, moving this way. Yay. So this is our break room area. Come on in, everyone spread around, spread out. This is where we do lunch, which is very, very important to our company. So yeah, as you can see, we've got a bunch of props and stuff kind of scattered throughout the office. Our HR department's actually up there, so if you have any problems or complaints, feel free to go up there and talk to them. Our beer fridge, very, very important to our company, is having alcohol at all times. So it's a little bit thin right now. We've been partying a little bit, getting ready for RTX. So as you can see, more stuff is around. We have snacks kind of scattered throughout. And actually, to get an idea of how big this office is as compared to the old office, this mural up on the wall is the width and the height of the old office. So we've increased significantly in size. We're from about 8 employees up to about 16 right now. So, and we're looking to probably expand that as production gets a little bit more out of control. So,
I think somebody's dead.
Pretty awesome. Don't mind what's going on there. It's nothing important, I promise. Attention to the man behind the curtain. So, yeah, that's pretty much our break room area. Now let me take you upstairs and show the production area. So, follow me on up. Watch your step. Also, check out the cool light upstairs. All right, come on up, folks. Spread out. Everyone come on up, spread out. We don't want everyone standing on top of you. Will fall through the floor.
Don't you spend 2 seconds?
All right, so everyone come on up here. So this is our live action production suite. So we look for editing and everything right up here. So this is our pit area. This is where Brandon, Derek, Marshall, and Chris all work. This is our Brandon cutout. Looks very, very lifelike. So yeah, so anytime we shoot stuff off-site, we actually bring it up here. This is where most of the editing takes place. They add special effects and everything cool, make it look very, very fancy. Also, please take photos of the desks because they will never be this clean again. Never. So yeah, it's these guys here. Now I know everyone's a huge fan of Red vs. Blue, right?
Yes.
Cool. This is Red vs. Blue, right here. So we have 4 Xbox 360s. They are retail Xbox 360s, nothing special about them. They are not hacked, they're not modified anyway. You can go to Best Buy, buy the exact same one. We have 4 copies of Halo Reach, which are also retail copies of Halo Reach. They are ones you can buy off a shelf. We have nothing special. Bungie is not giving us anything at all. So everything you see in our shows are all stuff that technically anyone can make, but we just happen to be really good at. So also you can see here our controllers all color coordinated to make it easier. So like if you want to play Tucker, here's Tucker. And we sync all our character stuff to make it a lot easier on us when we do production. If you need to grab boost, bam. So there you go. That's pretty much it for Red versus Blue. It's real simple, but we've been doing it for 8 years now. We're trying to do our best at it. So. Speaking of cool stuff, Red versus Blue, over there is Burnie Burns' office. That's where he sits, and you can actually peek inside and see the sound recording booth where we do dialogue for Red versus Blue and all of the voice recording. And then over here is Mr. Matt Holmes' desk. You can see inside, he's waving at his desk right now. And then over there, you can see where Joel's poking around. That's actually Joel's office. He does a lot of commercial work, a lot of kind of secret stuff, so we can't show us all in there, just in case there's anything sketchy. And then over there is Nathan's office. And Nathan does a lot of our post-production work, does a lot of our special effects and DVD work as well. And for those of you who are longtime fans of Rooster Teeth, you can actually see the fish inside that has been there since, I think, 3 offices ago. It's actually one of the longest surviving members of the Rooster Teeth production house. So you can actually see some of the angry birds too are perched around the office as well. So feel free to take as many photos as you want. But now we're going to move back downstairs. So follow me on down, folks. Follow me down. Whee! Right this way. Come on, everybody.
Check out the special Joel's.
Alright, so right this way, folks, right this way.
Who's the one we met one? Who's one of the ones we met? What does he do? He does the editing and stuff.
Come on down.
The what? The one you liked. Oh, Zelda.
Alright, this is our staging area. So anytime we do production offsite, what we'll do is bring our equipment in here, lock this garage door, and actually roll in a truck and then load up the equipment and drive it out, which is pretty great. It's very, very convenient for us. And not a whole lot going on over here. We have our locker room. Again, no more on that. This is our pull-up for our pull-up contest thing. It's our pull-up or our shooting ball, whatever we call it. Again, none of you been listening to the podcast at all, but that's what's going on with this guy. We don't typically do a lot of workout stuff, but when we do, it's right here. And then you can actually see over there is Miss Griffin Ramsey made our Left 4 Dead door. You can actually see it's real metal bolted and welded onto it. It's not a painting, it's not a decal, it's actually bolted on there. So feel free to take photos with it. It sounds like they're still wrapping up next to us. So yeah, so we're gonna hang out for a couple seconds here, right?
Of course, everybody's swarmed in front of me.
Yes, good. Take photos with it. Take photos with it while you have a chance to. The bills are no longer.
Are you backing?
Are you backing? A little bit. I want you to
Oh.
Okay. Awesome. You guys having fun?
Yeah.
Good times. Good times. Exciting. Is it hot outside?
No.
How are the burgers? You guys have burgers yet?
I've not gotten a burger.
Get a burger. Good. Get pizza areas. It's like In-N-Out. If you know what In-N-Out is, it's a lot like In-N-Out. The awesome version of it. So I don't know what they're doing there. Everyone's different. Everyone's different. Awesome. So did y'all enjoy the show today?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Hell yeah.
Other than Red vs. Blue, what's your favorite part? Good answer. Good answer. That was.
Fails of the week.
Fails of the week?
was fucking
That's
awesome.
great. Dude, I love the Orb song. I'm the best.
Yes.
I love it.
Awesome.
I had no idea we were going to show that until yesterday. I looked at the DVD and I was like, "What the hell is this?" And then the guy like pointing at the rim while it's That's so awesome. That's fantastic.
What is going on?
Yeah, we got 2 in here right now. We're waiting on the green screen.
What did you say, Jack?
We have 2 tours currently in the office right now. We're waiting on the green screen.
He's like a cat. He's just there, kind of pawing at it. Maybe a little bit.
Okay, sorry, we got a little stacked up for some reason. Okay, any more questions before we move on? I actually met the guys at a poker game. I met Joel and Burnie at a poker game. We had a mutual friend. I used to write for a website called Ain't It Cool News, and I did video game coverage for this website, and I've been writing there for a while. And a moderator named Flash 2000, who actually lives in Austin, he had a poker game every now and then, and I met Burnie and Joel there, and they had seen my stuff, and they're like, "Hey, can you do some front page content for us?" And I was like, "Sure." So that's where what was the name of that show? Forced Enjoyment came from. That was an idea that I pitched them, and they bought it, and so then I started working here, and Jeff actually came up to me one day and he's like, hey, let's have dinner. And then he pitched me an idea for Achievement Hunter. And 4 months later, the website was live. And 2.5 years later, we're here now. So it's pretty awesome. It's pretty cool. It's one of those, chance of a lifetime type deals. But anyway, hey. Nothing. All right.
Hi, Joel.
Hi, Joel.
Alrighty, okay.
Hi, Joel.
So now, come with me this way. Come with me this way, folks.
Or do we bring Fireball?
All right.
Oh, wow.
Come on in. So this is our studio. We are very, very proud of our studio. Come on in. Come on in. Everyone's stack in. Make sure everyone's inside. All right, so this is our studio. This is one of the main reasons why we moved to this office, to have the amount of space that we do now to actually do sets and stuff like that. So I have to ask a couple things. Be very careful about these poles here. These are calibrated for Monty's animation stuff, so don't touch them. Also, the lights are very, very hot, so be careful, don't touch the lights, okay? Awesome. So now, behind you is actually Miss Griffin Ramsey's desk. That's where she makes all of the cool props and various things you see around the office. That's why there are naked cowboys all over the place. Yeah, good times there. And that thing actually moves around too, so if we need that area, we can actually roll her desk away. It would be pretty awesome. Oh, okay. Cool. And then over here is actually Monty's animation area. So Monty puts on the mocap suit and bounces around in front of the cameras and everything like that. Right now we have one of the immersion zombies sitting where it typically was. We actually see we have some props too that Monty uses for like reference, and like one of which is our warthog. This is a warthog, believe it or not. So we'll actually put a steering wheel here and have people sit wearing the mocap stuff to get an idea of like the distance they should be using. And we have some guns too somewhere around here. But anyway, you can see more stuff kind of scattered throughout the office. We have some clothes over here from our various costumes that we've been keeping. Our Inception guy set, which is pretty great. You can actually see the drunk tank trophies over there too, which is pretty awesome. There's our bullet bill from one of the immersions, and our giant green screen wall behind you, which is very, very awesome. And Mr. Matt Holland is going to tell you more about that right now.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
Are you guys coming out to the shoot on Sunday?
Yes.
Okay. How about we do a little bit of a warm up here today, and we'll do a little bit of shooting, get you guys kind of pumped and in the mood. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let me have everybody come over here onto the green screen, and try not to step on the curved part of the wall in the back. See where that line is? Don't go any further than that, please. We got a piece of black tape here, and another one on the side. You guys can kind of stay within that zone. It'd be great. And let's separate ourselves out a little bit. Some people can come forward, make room for those in the back. We got kind of a cluster back here. Let's spread you guys down some. Fill in all the empty spaces that you see. Come on in, get down here from the end. So you're good, you're good. Okay, how's that looking, Marshall?
Pretty good. Let's go ahead and